You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and white sports fans, let's talk about ESPN Sage Steele. Now, a few days ago or so, I made a video about Sage Steele. She made some comments coming out and slamming ESPN for mandating the jab. And I guess, folks, we should have known that once she made those comments, it would only be a matter of time before ESPN took some kind of an action on Sage Steele for those comments. And Rhodes put out a video today on the live channel mentioning that Sage Steele actually has COVID-19. Now, honestly, guys, that news came out today, but I found out about this about 3 days ago. I had someone that talked to me on the phone. They had an inside source at ESPN, and they said that, yeah, Sage Steele has the virus. And now the news drops today that she is positive for the virus. I believe she only has like mild symptoms, so I believe she's going to be okay. But anyway, Sage Steele now, folks, has been suspended by ESPN. Not a surprise based on her comments, basically airing out the ESPN dirty laundry out there in public. ESPN was going to retaliate and suspend Sage Steele. So let's jump over here and you'll see this article here. Sage Steele suspended for podcast comments on Obama. And we're going to get into that too. Vaccine, former ESPN colleague Jemele Hill calls her out. Of course, because Jemele Hill, to me, is a useful idiot for the left. I mean, Jemele Hill is strictly there to race bait everything. She's an Ibernet's Kendi disciple, the anti-racist, and we know those people are actually really racist. That's all she's there for. Jemele Hill provides no insight to anything that she says. But let's go ahead. Let's read this article here. Okay. It says here that Jemele Hill called Steele a clown after Steele made references to Obama's ethnicity. Okay. Now, we know that Barack Obama is half white, half black, and I've done videos on Obama in the past. I've called him the half white president. And the reason I say that is because it's true. Barack Obama is half white. Sage Steele, she's half white, she's half black. She's in the same boat as Barack Obama. But for some kind of reason, if you call a half black, half white person by anything other than black, it becomes a problem. If you guys remember Tiger Woods, when he was first coming up through the ranks in the 90s, he said he didn't want to identify as black. Why, you may ask? Because Tiger Woods is half black and half East Asian. Why make him pick one side over the other? And I have a lot of respect for Tiger Woods in that manner. But here it says Sage Steele has now been suspended from ESPN for her comments on a podcast she was on with Jay Cutler, which included her thoughts about former President Barack Obama and the COVID-19 vaccine. During a recent taping of former NFL quarterback Jay Cutler's podcast, Uncut, the two spoke about several issues, including the idea of race and ethnicity. Steele, who is African American and Irish American, shared how she designates her race on the U.S. Census report by referencing Obama. And her take on this, I completely agree with this. Okay. Now, both of my parents are black, but of course, we all have some European ancestry, but neither one of my parents are full-blooded white. Okay. But this is the way Sage Steele says she would actually put herself on the census. She says, quote, "If they make you choose a race, what are you going to put? Well, both," Steele said. And the reason she said that is because she is black and she is white. That's just who she is. But she says, quote, "Barack Obama chose black and he's biracial. Congratulations to the president. That's his thing." So she doesn't have a problem necessarily with him putting black. All right. "I think it's fascinating considering his black dad is nowhere to be found, but his white mom and grandma raised him. But okay, you do you. I'm going to do me. Listen, I'm pretty sure my white mom was there when I was born, and my white family loves me as much as my black family. Close quote. So she's in hot water for those comments right there. Because, when it comes down to the left, man, and you're biracial, you better identify strictly as black and nothing else. That's just the way the left likes to play the game here. So Sage Steele, she recognizes, hey, I'm both. I have a white mom. I have a black dad. In the case of Barack Obama, he was raised by his white family. Now, that's fine. I mean, that's the truth also. I find it funny, also with Kamala Harris as well. When she got to the Senate, she was introduced as the first Indian American or Asian American to get to the Senate from India. Well, she's not actually from India, but she's of Indian descent because her mom is from India. But when she was running for the presidency and became Joe Biden's running mate, they started calling her black because politics and race, they go hand in hand. But it goes on, it says, Black Twitter immediately responded, slamming Steele. One of her most prominent critics was sports journalist Jemele Hill. When's the last time Jemele Hill was actually a sports journalist? All she does is race bait. Anyway, her former colleague at ESPN. Hill sent out a tweet in sharp reproach of Steele's comments. Quote, so on top of thinking former President Obama shouldn't identify as black because he didn't have a relationship with his black father, Sage Steele also thinks female journalists who dress a certain way, what are you doing when you're putting that outfit on? Hill wrote on Twitter, clown behavior. And they were talking about, the way that female journalists dress. That's another story. That's not really a part of this video right here. And you can check out Jay Cutler's podcast if you want to get into that. But it says, Cutler also told Steele that she is the Candace Owens of ESPN. His comments came after the two talked about the criticisms she has gotten for her anti-vaccine stance. Steele is one of the more prominent conspiracy theorists regarding the vaccine. Timeout. She is not, okay? She just doesn't believe in vaccine mandates. If you want to get the jab, that's fine. If you don't want to get the jab. We've said that many times. And Sage Steele, same thing. It even says here, she's upset over ESPN's vaccine mandate, what she called sick and scary during the podcast episode. And that probably right there is what got her suspended from ESPN. The network, which is owned by Disney, is one of the companies that are requiring its employees to get the jab. They issued a statement on Tuesday saying that Steele would not return to the network for a week, foregoing her noon spot on SportsCenter, and has been removed as the host of the 2021 ESPNW, which is a Women Plus Sports Summit, taking place October 18th through 20th. So she's going to be gone pretty much a little while here, guys. A good little while. But it says here, quote, at ESPN, we embrace different points of view. Dialogue and discussion makes this place great, ESPN said in a statement posted to Twitter. That said, we expect that those points of view be expressed respectfully in a manner consistent with our values and in line with our internal policies. Steele apologized for the comments, saying, I know my recent comments created controversy for the company, and I apologize. We're in the midst of an extremely challenging time that impacts all of us, and it's more critical than ever that we communicate constructively and thoughtfully. So there you have it, guys. ESPN sidelining Sage Steele from ESPN roughly for a week. She will not be at the ESPNW summit, which I didn't even know was a real thing, to tell you the truth. But I'm not surprised that ESPN has now given her the boot for a good week, if not a little longer. I can tell now, guys, that Sage Steele's time at ESPN is coming to a close. When she makes statements like that and then she gets suspended, I don't think she's going to be around very long. She may actually get the Rachel Nichols treatment, sidelined for a while, I don't know how long Sage Steele contract is. I really don't. But Jemele Hill, wow. Jemele Hill, the race baiter herself, that's all she does. A useful idiot for the left. There's nothing more to say about Jemele Hill. She always pops up to race bait every single thing. And this has nothing to do with Jemele Hill. But Jemele Hill needs to race bait every chance that she gets because she is an Ibram X. Kendi disciple. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.